listening to what this guy was doing. I'd never heard of him until my friend Doreen sent me a CD one day, and I was absolutely charmed by this guy and really, really loved what he was doing, and was so chagrined as soon as I got done, I found out that he had just died. And he had died early. He had throat cancer, and it's a bad way to go. But he wrote this one song that I thought was particularly charming, and it had a neat little point. He said he wrote this song about his Uncle Francis, and he'd only heard about Uncle Francis because one of his aunts had mentioned him, and nobody talked about him, and he wondered, well, how come I've never heard of this fellow before? And they said, well, he had an unhappy marriage. And back in those days, when people had an unhappy marriage, they didn't talk about it much. And, well, when he got the story, it was that he eventually left this marriage and went off to Canada and up into the Yukon. And there he fell in love with a local woman and stayed there. But in the meantime, he helped build the ship Discovery, and he spent many years on that ship, traveling all over the world, and he finally settled in Canada, and that was the end of it. And so he came from Ballyaborough, Scotland, and he said he wrote this song just as a way of saying hello to the man that he never met, and also maybe to remind people that you shouldn't be so angry with your relatives that you never talk to them again and nobody knows about them. So he wrote this song called The Lonesome Death of Francis Clark. There is a place out in the Yukon, and lying there a shipwright's bones. By his side, adze and compass. Just by his feet there is a curling stone. Lying by his feet there is a curling stone. And a fountain pen lies in his waistcoat. Although they found no written farewell, he died on a night that was cold as his family. Oh, it was icy at the gates of hell. Surprised that it was icy at the gates of hell. Fare thee well, brave Uncle Francis. When the snowflakes fall, I will sing the blues. And when I think of how you left this world, I will remember how the world left you. He fell for an Indian maiden who was more lovely than mere words could tell. He lay in her arms and he bathed in the moonlight. He softly sang of his Ballyaborough bell. He sang to the maiden of the Ballyaborough bell. Fare thee well, brave Uncle Francis. Snowflakes fall, I will sing the blues. And when I think of how you left this world, I will remember how the world left you. Who among us would still say, not forgive until my dying day? Between the earth and the sky above, there must be a twinkling seam of love. So summon up the drums of the Blackness Foundry, Blind Matty, the Mackay twins too. We'll sing it up from the Overgate to Anchorage, upon the fire for you. We'll blaze a precious coal upon the fire for you. pretty well. Brave Uncle Francis, when snowflakes fall, I will sing the blues. And when I think of how you left this world, I will remember how the world left you. And when I think of how you left this world, I will remember how the world left you. Thank you.
Thank you.